Calibration of air blast sprayers for vineyards. Part 1. Selecting and changing nozzles. This is part 1 of a two-part video series. Part 2 is entitled Measuring Liquid Flow. Both are available in metric. Warning: if there is possibility of contact with pesticides, you must wear proper protective clothing. Pesticides are dangerous and can enter via inhalation, via the mouth, or via the skin. We wish to apply 50 gallons per acre. We have an air blast sprayer that's fitted with 5 nozzles on each side, and a comfortable ground speed is 3.5 miles an hour. Our rows are 9 feet apart. A simple formula shows us how many gallons per minute the sprayer needs to produce. Gallons per minute is based on gallons per acre from the label, multiplied by the speed, multiplied by the row width in feet, divided by 495. Using a hollow cone nozzle table from the manufacturer's nozzle catalogues, we can see what type of nozzle to use. Read down the column for 100 psi until you reach 0.32 gallons per minute. Look across to the left and you will see we need a D6 disc and a DC23 swirl plate. Here's the nozzle table. Look down the column for 100 psi. Look all the way down the column to 0.32. Then look across to the left hand side of the chart and you will see that the nozzles highlighted are a D6 nozzle tip and a DC23 swirl plate. A better alternative to consider would be to use a one-piece hollow cone tip. These one-piece tips are much easier to fit and are much easier to remove for cleaning, changing tips. To continue with our worked example, where we required 0.32 gallons per minute, we now need to look at a one-piece nozzle chart. We look at the pressure row at the top of the chart for 100 psi. So here's the pressure chart and you can clearly see 100 psi. Follow down that column until you read 0.310, this being the nearest to 0.32. Look to the left and you will then see that you need to select an ATR orange one-piece hollow cone nozzle. Changing sprayer nozzles. Carefully undo the brass nut surrounding the ceramic nozzle tip. As you remove the nozzle tips, note there are 3 parts to the system: the nozzle cap, the nozzle tip, and the swirl chamber. Underneath the swirl chamber or plate is the filter. Here you see the nozzle tip and the swirl plate. Note the swirl plate is badly damaged. Replace damaged ceramic pieces or consider changing to the one-piece hollow cone. You can clearly see the one-piece hollow cone where it fits between the nozzle cap and the filter. Place the one-piece hollow cone inside the nozzle cap, ensuring the filter is in position, and then tighten the nozzle cap. Gently tighten, do not over tighten. One-piece hollow cone nozzle bodies, nozzles, have major advantages over the traditional two-piece. They're easier to remove and replace, they're much more rugged and resistant to over-tightening, and finally it's easier to identify that all the nozzles are the same. Continue watching part 2 of this video on calibration of air blast sprayers for vineyards, measuring liquid flow. This is available on the internet. The following websites provide further information on good pesticide application techniques and nozzle selection. The video was produced at Cornell University in New York State.